While camping at Unguma campsite, game viewing covered the area around Namotoni up to the camp of Halali.
Today is the third day in the Etosha National Park. The day started off with cloudy sky. It improved later, but then it ended in a severe thunderstorm. But luckily, at that time, I was already back in camp. Good variety of sightings, in particular hyena, lion, and the usual variety of plains game in Etosha. So let's see what today has in store for us.
This peaceful scenery is deceiving. Not far away from here is situated the den of a family of spotted hyenas. Difficult to imagine that these canine-like animals have a biting force which would cut through an arm of a human being with ease. Bones are crushed and partially devoured. The droppings of the spotted hyena are whitish due to the calcium in the bones they eat. This is a family of spotted hyenas with some young ones. Someone must have eaten a lot during the previous night. The young hyenas seem to feel safe in this rocky cavity. Some larger adults also have an eye on them. My car with a filming human being inside seems to create some curiosity. They must have killed a zebra during the night, as one of the little ones is still chewing on a leg of a zebra. Spotted hyenas are known for eating carrion. They are also famous for stealing killed animals or parts thereof from large predators. Lesser known is the fact that they are also good hunters in their own right. A bachelor group of blue wildebeest enjoys a rest in the heat of the day. The lilac-breasted roller is one of the most beautiful birds in the national park, but it is cursed with a voice similar to that of a crow. This young giraffe bull must have walked a considerable distance before arriving at this waterhole. In the background, the wide and hostile clay surface of the Etosha Pan. The pan has been a lake in prehistoric times. It procrastinates somewhat. Either the car is disturbing it, or it wants to make sure that there is no lion in the area. Giraffes are most vulnerable to predators when in this drinking position. If a number of them are drinking, then quite often one of them is standing guard. Giraffes are quite numerous in the Etosha National Park. Elephants have the habit to come to the water during the afternoon. Etosha didn't receive sufficient summer rainfall. The water level of the waterholes is low. More problematic is that the leaves which the elephants feed on are not carrying sufficient moisture. This results in the elephants being more thirsty than usual. They arrive earlier or more frequent at the water. It is a known fact that the elephants of the Etosha National Park have short and in many instances broken off tusks. The reason for this is an acute deficiency of minerals which are essential for the forming of teeth. A well-traveled man once said, when watching the great animal migration in the Serengeti, one must love blue wildebeest. For the Etosha National Park, one can create a similar saying, one must love zebras. Another almost tuskless elephant. Perhaps in order to relax, it is hanging its trunk over the remaining tusk. In years of normal rainfall, the water level of this waterhole would be 1 meter higher. This elephant doesn't even stand deep in the water. The situation can become critical during the ensuing winter, when no rain is expected for a number of months. In the Etosha National Park, Springbok occur in large groups. In this group one can observe many young animals which were mostly born during November. A male ostrich can be quite dangerous when on heat. Then the shins and the beak are bright red in color. Male ostriches can make a call which is similar to that of a lion. The typical ostrich family consists of the male and 3 females. One of the females is the alpha female, which is allowed to lay her eggs into the center of the nest. This enhances the chances of her chicks being successfully hatched. Each hen can lay up to 8 eggs. One ostrich egg is the equivalent of 24 chicken eggs.
third day at Etosha was disappointing. The downpour during the night created many puddles of water throughout the region, which allowed most animals to drink without any need to come to the few waterholes. During lunchtime, approximately 12 to 2 o'clock, the animals lie down and rest, so very little to be seen anyway. And after 3:30, some rain and drizzle set in, so that it was not advisable to stick a camera out into the rain.
A young jackal, the calcium and clay-rich soil of the Etosha pen, together with rain-dyed water spray, gives this animal an almost surreal appearance. This male warthog just came from wallowing in the mud. As soon as this mud is dry, it will make it appear like a white ghost. A black-faced Impala with its harem. A typical scene of the Etosha National Park, dramatized due to the approaching thunderstorm. Different animal species peacefully side by side. A specialist amongst the birds. By walking next to large animals, it is hunting insects which are chased into the air by the animals walking through the grass. Due to the drought and the lack of large water surfaces, bird viewing was somewhat disappointing. But where there were larger areas of water, one could find a variety of water birds. A lone elephant bull coming from a waterhole and crossing the grassy plain next to the pen. It is aiming for the trees where it will find its preferred food. A European bee-eater busy catching insects. Impressive, the excellent eyesight and the swift reaction catch those small insects mid-air. The grey-headed gull is the only gull to be seen inland of southern Africa. Extraordinary for the Etosha National Park to spot a pair of lions without being surrounded by many vehicles. Perhaps not much was happening. But wait, a pair of lions away from the pride is a clear signal. A lion mates approximately 4 times an hour over 2 to 3 days. This is to stimulate ovulation of the female. Therefore, patience is required. The lioness gets up and signals that another round is due. The lion obeys and the show goes on. The event is of short duration. Maybe quantity before quality. Who knows? Thereafter a rest is called for and strength is gathered during a snooze.